Hey everybody, what's going on? So, came up with a new screen, so let me know what you think of that. The one I had last time I did a live stream, I thought it was cool, but it was a little cartoonish, so I wanted something that I don't know, kind of fit my attitude, I guess, because I'm all about my attitude. So I want to say, hey Turner, what's up? Always good to see you in these streams and stuff. So this time we have the 90s songs for Guess That Song, and I have 4 songs picked out for you. And I was trying to figure out what order to put these in. I didn't want to make it too easy or too hard or something like that. So I think 2 of these are going to be pretty easy. 2 of them I think are kind of intermediate. So I'm going to go easy, intermediate, and then easy and see how we go. So, seeing a few people come on, my my wife was gonna jump on here too, and she's upstairs right now. So let's do this. So hey Turner, it is totally fair since you're hanging out here with me if you get this song because you always you're so good at this game. So let's do this first song, and not gonna set this one up. Like I said, this one's pretty easy, and when you think of 90s music, there's a really good chance this is probably the band you are thinking of. So here we go. I like you're jinxing yourself. I'll probably not get it. So, I hate looking at the camera and seeing how my hair is messed up. Okay, Nirvana. Do you know the song though, or are you just giving a hint? Nirvana is the band, but which song is this? I didn't want to be, do the Teen Spirit song. I wanted to do something a little different. So, and I do have tea, by the way, in case anybody from work or my students, happen to come across this. Any ideas on what song that was? All right, I'm gonna give that one another play. We'll see if get the name of that song. And Turner, you typed it right as soon as I clicked it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that started with your name up there. It's always fun typing on camera. You know how like when you're typing and someone, coworker or somebody comes up, and it's like your fingers don't know what is going on. Turnings by turn. I almost didn't mess up. All right. So, and speaking of people like Turner, I do want to give a thank you to patrons because they help. Well, I'm reading chat as I'm talking, so I don't know if you were delayed or my wife and I were trying to figure this out. It seems like chat, based on how I'm talking, is pretty close, but it lags with the video. So she was noticing, like she'll hear me say something and then hear it on the screen. And, so there's this, weird kind of time warp situation going on. So, but speaking of people like Turner and stuff, I want to give a little thank you to my patrons and have this little insert. I want to take a moment and thank these patrons. Consider joining us on Patreon. I do exclusive videos and content each month. It's a lot of fun, and being a patron is a good way to support the channel. When I talk to students at school about career choices and changing your mind, I always tell them that when I went to college, I did not set out to be a teacher. I think I always knew in my heart of hearts that that's what I should do. I started off mass communication, and this was back in 1990. I was thinking, hey, I want to be a writer for TV shows, and what a horrible career that probably would have been knowing the internet and stuff. So I was thinking of that setting up these shows, and I feel like I'm in a little production studio, even though I'm sitting in front of a very old computer using OBS. But it does make me feel like I'm, on a spaceship and setting all this stuff up for you. So let's go ahead and try another song. And Turner, it looks like it's you and I, man. So see if you get this one. This isn't a giveaway, I hope. But I should say that this song was released on a movie soundtrack in the 90s. And the band that did it is, of course, very famous too. So see if anybody gets this one. Anybody know that song? So we got a couple other people. My wife is yelling at me from upstairs, "Hey, I'm here." So got Turner, Red December, Katya, and my wife hasn't typed anything in chat yet. So anybody know that song? Ciao, Katya. Hope I'm saying your name right. I'm the worst at trying to do that. Okay, hey Chris, how you doing, man? So STP Hootie, dude. Oh, that's yeah. I did not do any Hootie songs, and I guess my version of the '90s is all flannel, grunge, and combat boots, as opposed to Hootie and stuff that came out later. Hey, Chris, do you know the name of that STP song? And STP, for people that don't know, Stone Temple Pilots. Anybody know that one? Hey, I'm going to give that another play and type in chat for a minute. So here's the same song again, looking for the title of this one. And a little hint, it's off the Crow movie soundtrack. All right, looking at the chat, and not the Rembrandts, it's Stone Temple Pilots. I'm looking for the name of this song. It is off the Crow soundtrack. Here is another hint. It's not Plush, trying to think Creep or Sex Type Thing. Here's a hint on the title. It has to do with love songs. And that's part of the title, but the key part I'm looking for, there's a word in the title, and I'm watching chat as I'm talking to the camera. It's a key part of the title I'm looking for. Something Love Song is the name of that Stone Temple Pilots songs I just played. She Talks to Angels, that's Black Crows. That's an awesome song, by the way. That's the guy in Black Crows is one of the voices I wish that I had whenever I go to sing. Right now, it's allergy season here in St. Louis, and I am super stopped up. So, any other guesses? Okay, I'm going to type in chat just to make sure everything is synced up. So, if someone doesn't get it in, count down to answer. Anybody going to get this one? Oh. All right, Interstate Love Song off the Crow soundtrack. I remember when Megan the Crow and Brandon Lee was killed during the making of that movie. That just made that movie a must-see. I remember they used some CGI stuff for his face to finish it up. But when the soundtrack came out and that song was on the radio, people into Stone Temple Pilots was like, where do you get that song? Because I mean, that song is so good, and it has such a neat musical quality to it. So, all right, well, no winner in that second song. So far we got one winner. So we got Turnings by Turner. You got the very first song, which was Come As You Are by Nirvana. Now, here is one of my favorite songs from the 90s. And when this album came out, I totally obsessed on it for months. And there's another album, the one that has this song, and then Presidents of the United States of America, the album with Kitty and Peaches and stuff. I had those two albums, and I would alternate. I had one CD in my computer, play it like 10 times, and swap it out and play the other one 10 times. So, yeah, checking up on chat. Yeah, Chris, man, Brandon Lee he had such a presence, man. Be curious to see how things could have been different. So let's get to this third song. Third song, no hints besides it being one of my favorites, which really isn't a hint at all. So see if you can guess this one. Any guesses on this song? Oh yeah, I'm trying to think. Last time I had seen The Crow, that is a great Halloween movie. I think The Nightmare Before Christmas that came out, years later, or a few years later. So that one, but I don't know, since I don't have kids or anything, I don't really have a go-to Halloween movie anymore. But yeah, The Crow, that had such a cool theme. I mean, that kind of grimy gothic kind of Batman, the first Batman kind of thing without the comic book stuff. So any guesses on this third song? I feel like I'm stumping people today. Give people a second to give a guess. So here are some guesses, or some hints rather, for this third song. The name of the band is a dessert, but it's a generic dessert. It's kind of like saying brownies or something like that. So that's the name of the band. And the title of the song, the first word is the. And I'm going to play it again in a second, see if I can give some more hints. What I thought was so cool about this particular song is it had such a cool riff to it, kind of like Crazy Train has that riff, the way it starts. And this song just has a really cool groove. Let me play it again and see. But like I said at the beginning, I was going to have an easy song, two intermediates, and then end with an easy song. So I feel like I'm stumping people today. And by the way, people watching a playback, and I'm always bad at remembering to mention people that aren't catching us live, feel free to play along in the comments. And that was cool. Last time some people were typing, their guesses like, hey, the second song I think was this, and that was neat to see. So, okay, my wife is helping out here. The name of the band is Cake. And let me play the song again and see if this makes you remember anything more. All right, so we have Cake is the band, looking for the name of the song, and it's The Something. The first line is reluctantly crouched at the starting line, engines thumping and pumping in time. And I didn't prepare to remember any of these lyrics, and I am so bad when I perform songs. I always have to have the lyrics in front of me. Any idea? Red. I'm glad I got people thinking. Got you, Turner, Chris. The Distance. All right, Chris. I was hoping someone would get that. I was feeling a little bad. It was like, man, did I really pick some songs that, people totally forgot about? So let me add your name to the screen. And I cannot type. So here we go. Cool, cool, cool. Let me fix that. Got typos. So I got one more song for you. And before we get there, I do have a project I've been working on. Every once in a while in the comments on original music over the year or so, people will say, hey, do you have any advice about songwriting and stuff like that? So I'm going to present this little promo I made. I made an online course for songwriting, and this is something I offered my patrons. If any of them were interested in taking a songwriting class, let me show you this little promo I made. I'm Kyle Walls, a teacher and performing songwriter, and I want to help you write a song. And let's start off right here. You can build skill as a songwriter. I will take you through 10 goal-driven, paced-out lessons that follow an effective songwriting philosophy. We will go from song ideas, developing those ideas, writing lyrics, music, and melody, and finishing our songs. You can sign up at wallsguitar.com and enroll in a course today. See you there. So, yeah, with that online course, I kind of made up my own online school. So that was neat to design all that and put that together. So here is the last song of the stream. So this one to me is really easy. In mid-90s, a band came out strong. I mean, so strong. They had songs, they had... Try not to give too much of a hint here. So I'll say that in case no one gets it, or just mention this after the song if someone gets it right away. But this band just came right out of the gate. Catchy pop songs, I mean, alternative pop hooks. I mean, really solid musicianship and really cool songs. So let's see if you can guess this one. I was trying not to sing along with that as it was going. So, gonna wait and chat and see if someone can get this song. And this is one of my favorite songs by this band, by the way. It's something that playing on guitar is so much fun. Oh, Pearl Jam I can see. I had a student one time, and he said his dad described Pearl Jam to him as like, oh, there were a bunch of guys from Seattle, and they were just ripping off Jimi Hendrix. I thought that's a great description of Pearl Jam. The kid's dad is a musician and stuff. But no, not Pearl Jam. This band, the name of the band is one word. And not Sublime. I'm reading chat as we're going here. Not Pearl Jam, not Sublime, something different. And I can't remember if it's 93 or 94 that this album with a blue cover, back when, you know, you'd buy albums, CDs or tapes. I had this on tape. The album cover was blue, and I'm pretty sure it had the band, like a photograph of the band standing shoulder to shoulder. So I'm gonna wait and chat for just a moment and then give some more guesses with this. But this band, they might have played this song on the Jon Stewart show. And here, if anybody is like under the age of like 30 something, they're gonna watch the stream and go, dude, who's John? What are you talking about? Watching shows? Who's the Stewart guy? All right. So looking at chat, no one has many more guesses about the band. So I'm gonna say the band. And then I'll play the song again, and we'll see if people get this. The band is Weezer. Yeah, you gotta get the W, and they did it almost like Van Halen, I think, for a while. So let's see if you can get this song. So since you know the band, and again, the band is Weezer, and it's off that famous first album. Any more guesses on this one? Wow. Okay, now this is fun for me because putting together songs for the show, I was thinking, what's easy to me, and sometimes in music, sometimes I'm super knowledgeable, sometimes I'm just super not. So it just really depends. In this era of music, as in college, getting ready to find a job after college, so music was still something that was daily. It's not the sweater song. That is a really good guess. I'm trying to think of okay, here's the first line of the song I'm playing by Weezer. Somebody's Heine, as in Heineken, is crowding my icebox. Somebody's cold one is giving me chills. I'm trying to think there. It's Turner, you got it. All right. And as I try to type on that, so Turner, I'm gonna put on you. Wow. What I should do with my patrons is share some of these songs. The next theme is going to be pop songs, and then I have rock songs from the 70s, and then I got ZZ Top, because as a guitar player, sometimes when my fingers are remembering the song that I want to play, I can play ZZ Top for days. So I'm going to put Turner X2 up there. So cool. So thanks for hanging out with me. Sorry these songs were difficult. If you have some ideas for songs or themes for this in the future, and obviously it's things that I can pull off on guitar, let me know in the comments, and I'll try to put something together along with those themes. So I used my new subscribe song as an ending for this. So click over to that and say bye in chat. And again, thanks for hanging out with me.
Go ahead and hit subscribe, like and comment, take the ride. Don't you forget to come back and see me. The train is waiting for me. Listen to original music on stream. I post content there exclusively. See me on Instagram and get to know who I am. Hit that follow and join my fam. Join KW fam. Join KW fam. Join KW fam. Join KW fam.